This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we're going to be quiet here across the area tonight. That's going to be good considering what we've got coming up in a little over 24 hours from now. Temperatures will fall down through the 40s and into the 30s overnight. A pretty nice start to the day tomorrow, but we've got stuff coming up for you. Warm temps are going to be here tomorrow, but rain will turn to snow overnight, evening rain. Heavy snow is expected at times Saturday. More snow Sunday and maybe Wednesday, Thursday of next week as well, with another couple of systems coming across here. And indications are we may turn much colder as we get towards next week. 74 yesterday, tied that record high. Also tied a record high yesterday in Sydney and set a record high yesterday in Torrington in the 70s. We weren't quite that mild today. Still pretty nice out there. Nothing in the rain gauge. That is going to change drastically as we go forward. Well, we do have winter storm watches that are up starting a little earlier in areas west of I-25, but both of those winter storm watches run until Saturday night at 5 o'clock. So we do expect snow across those areas. That's the areas most prime for heavy snow. Although, to be honest with you, I would expect to see some advisories and additional winter weather headlines issued in those areas that I just circled there. Temperatures are all over the map. You can see the colder air off to the north and east of us. We have 20s and 30s across the Dakotas, a swath of 40s across most of Nebraska, and then just an arm of 50s and 60s that come up here through the Panhandle and down into eastern Wyoming. It's 50 in Sydney, 63 right now in Wheatland, but only 40 in Valentine, 41 in Gordon. Winds are out of the east-southeast at 5 to 15. We've got some gusts occasionally up to 25 or more, and we'll see some of those winds continue through the evening hours. Getting on the bus tomorrow, it is going to be partly cloudy. It's going to start like a lot of the last couple of days have done, right around 30. On the way home, we're going to see an increase of clouds. That's a sign of things to come, and we'll be in the upper 60s. It's quiet tonight across the area, just a few clouds and some breezes is all. That's really about all we have to worry about. We'll see clearing skies overnight towards early tomorrow morning. Lows going to fall down into the upper 20s to low 30s out there tonight. Now, tomorrow, things get very interesting as we get later on in the day. We start the morning off with partly cloudy skies. We bring an increase of clouds afternoon, and then notice by late tomorrow evening, we start to see the rain and snow develop off to the west of us. Periods of rain and snow lift across the area, and look what happens by Saturday morning. We have got a swath of snow out here, and there's going to be areas in this snow band that are going to see some very heavy snow rates at times. It's going to take a while to overcome some of the warm temperatures that we have on the ground. That could initially limit snowfall totals. Keep in mind, we're looking at temps tomorrow in the 60s to even the low 70s. But what are we looking at for snowfall totals? Well, here is the European model, what they're expecting. They're kicking out maybe 4 to 8, 7 to 10 inches of snow in some areas. Now, the American model, the GFS model for this weekend, a little less snowfall amounts in the Panhandle and a little more in eastern Wyoming. What we ultimately know is somewhere in this vicinity, we're going to get a pretty good band of snow, and unfortunately, that's right over top of us. So when it's all said and done, where that goes just by a few miles is going to make a huge difference. 30 tonight, breezy at times. Tomorrow, we're going to see clouds increase. Mild temps to start the day, rapidly changing conditions after dark, and we have a high temperature tomorrow of 70. Yes, 70. We will be 40 degrees colder than that on Saturday. Rain will develop tomorrow afternoon, or evening rather, turning to snow. Heavy snow and blowing snow around during the daylight hours Saturday. Should taper off for a bit, only to redevelop again Sunday. Additional light accumulations of snow expected Sunday. A break Monday, Tuesday before more snow breaks out Wednesday and Thursday of next week. And look at those temps by Thursday, with highs only in the low 20s. As we return to sharply colder conditions here across the region.